Hi, there you are. Hey, welcome to the price discrimination video. I'm going to tell you a bit about price discrimination, what it is, and why firms do it. Provide you some examples of firms who price discriminate. So you're in store for a real treat here. Price discrimination is the topic of the day. Let's talk about price discrimination. So what is it? It's simply charging different prices for the exact same good. You're like, no way. Can firms do this? Sure can. Look no further than H&M. H&M says, students, you get 60% off. So how do you get the 60% off? Well, they have a regular sale going, plus you get an extra 15% off. Couldn't be easier. All you have to do is verify your student status to get that additional savings they provide there at H&M. So that's just one example. There are plenty of firms who price discriminate. So here's your definition for price discrimination. It's the practice in which a firm charges consumers different prices for buying the same thing. So the question here posed is, you're a student, I'm a faculty guy, we both shop at the same store, who pays less for the same item? And the answer is you do, because H&M practices price discrimination. So you may scratch your head and say, hey, why do they do this? Why go to the trouble of having different prices for different people? Recall the objective of the firm. What's the firm objective? That's to maximize profits. Hopefully that's what you were thinking. So firm's goal is to maximize profits. So the only explanation for why a firm would price discriminate is because it must be profitable to do so. So we believe that a price discriminating firm earns higher profit from price discrimination because what's happening? You're charging a higher price to consumers who are willing to pay more than the uniform price. And this allows the business, the producer, to capture some or all of their consumer surplus. And you're going to allow the firm to sell to some people who previously would not have paid the uniform price. So you get maybe some new customers here. So the belief is for H&M, for example, they charge me a higher price. I'm not deterred by the higher price at H&M. I still buy the item. But you, on the other hand, the student, you may be like, hey, I don't have as much money. I'm not willing to spend the sticker price. That's why they say, oh, the sticker price, it's only for the old bald guy. You, the student, get 15% off. Just show us your student ID. So that's how it works. They can sell more stuff this way. So who can price discriminate? Three things you need in order to price discriminate. First one, firms have to have market power, the ability to influence the price. Second thing that firms have to have in order to price discriminate is consumers or the customers must differ in their sensitivity to the price. And a firm must be able to identify which consumers, which consumer groups are more sensitive to prices. Third and finally, in order to price discriminate, a firm must prevent the resale or limit the resales. So, hey, they're not going to allow the ECU student to then turn around and sell that item to me at H&M. So they're going to say, hey, for students only, show us your ID, and then don't try to resell it on our store property. So those are three things you need to price discriminate. If you can achieve those three conditions, the firm should consider price discrimination because it could potentially raise their profits.